our next venture exists to help people embody their faith everywhere they are without adding one more thing to their busy schedules. The Good OKC focuses on shared values instead of shared beliefs, creating a wider circle of community for those wrestling with questions about faith, all the while building businesses that focus on employing Oklahoma City's overlooked and under-resourced neighbors. Please welcome with me a modern-day hippie and all the good reasons behind that word, the co-founder of the Good OKC, Mr. John Mays.
We are the outsiders.
Thanks, Tracy. I am John Mays. Something that's important for you all to know, I came to faith in my 30s as part of the local church. After kind of a bout that my wife and I call my Charlie Sheen years, the local church is where I found grace, acceptance, and community, and belonging. And as God's got a strange sense of humor, I actually ended up being a pastor for 10 years at that same church. So I tell you all this so that you know I'm a product of the local church. I have a deep love for the local church, and the local church is really special to me. However, we have to acknowledge that according to Barna research that just came out, 43% of Oklahomans reported that they are an active part of a faith community. And this is down 20% in just 5 years. And this actually lines up with a nationwide trend that's been happening for 2 decades, which shows a sharp decline in church attendance. Now, this is not a critique of the local church, nor is it a critique of our culture. It's simply a recognition of the ever-changing landscape that we exist in. And it's in this reality that the Good OKC was born. So if you think about the local church, like a restaurant, most restaurants have set locations, set hours, and a highly trained, well-equipped staff there to meet your every need and answer all of your questions. But the one thing you have to do is you have to make time to go there, you have to be intentional, and it's absolutely a destination that you plan to attend. The Good OKC actually operates a little bit more like a fleet of food trucks. We actually go to where people just naturally want to be, like a pub or a concert, or maybe it's a kid's Little League game. We don't create crowds, we join them. And we make friends, share gifts, and live stories along the way. Also, we don't set a table based around set beliefs, because we recognize that beliefs take time to develop and sometimes time to change. So we build a table around shared values. This allows us to be with people all the time. Not only do we gather a little bit differently, we actually approach our funding differently. Not only like a local church has got like a coffee shop and a bookstore, we also have a couple small businesses. One is a children's boutique, and the other is a small business that specializes in handmade, sustainable products. This allows us to be around the community all day, every day, and more importantly, allows us to build ventures that really represent our kingdom values. One of these values is we intentionally employ the overlooked and under-resourced here in Oklahoma City. People like Lajmara. Lajmara is one of over 100,000 Afghan refugees. 100,000, I'm sorry. Over 1,000 Afghan refugees, that would have been a lot, that transferred here in Oklahoma City just 4 years ago. Like most refugees, she showed up here not being able to speak English. She has small children that aren't in school yet and no way to get around town. So we realized that she was a fantastic seamstress like many of her other friends. And so we purchased all the necessary tools for them to be able to work from home and earn a livable income by creating business for them. They actually use clothes that are donated through Goodwill to do an upcycled product, which actually allows us to make a positive impact on the environment as well. And we believe that we're actually just getting started. See, we think people of faith, we all have this ability. We can all make friends. We all have gifts that we can share. And who doesn't want to live a story that inspires other people to make the world just a little bit brighter for everybody? And so our ask is really simple. If any of this kingdom-minded stuff makes sense to you, we're looking to go get coffee. You can scan this QR code. There's a lot of different ways that we can partner and be involved with each other, but we're looking for people that want to share the gospel with their whole lives. It can be through your business, it can be through your kids' Little League team, it can be through your church small group. We just believe that the church can be absolutely wherever you are. So if you want to connect, scan that QR code, or you can find Molly afterwards. She looks like that. Or you can find me. I look like this, and we'll get something on the books. Appreciate y'all.
Good job, Tony. Great job.